Generic greetings and welcome back to Battletech once again. Today's beverage is also classed as a snack probably because this is a cup of soup. It's actually quite nice. It's the cheapest one the store had in. You got 5 packets of unknown E numbers and powders for £1 and it's supposed to be vegetable flavour. I'm not entirely sure what vegetable it's trying to imitate. But it is quite nice. Also, the packet didn't mention about any chunks. It wasn't a chunky soup, but there's definitely chunks in this, so I'm just not going to ask questions and put it down. So, Battletech backer beta once again. We'll go to single player here, and we're going to do another large fight. In the previous video, we did a random fight as from the opponent side, and our side we had a Atlas, we had a Battlemaster, and 2 Locust. Loci? Locizers? We had 2 of the Locust mechs, and they scouted ahead and then brought them back in to the hitting zone where the Atlas and the Battlemaster was, and we absolutely destroyed them. It was very good. In fact, we only lost 1 mech, mainly due to bad luck, really. One of the opponent's mechs was on 6 central torso health, and sadly we didn't kill it. But we're going to do something a little bit different here. What we're going to do is have a couple of long-range mechs. So we're going to go for a long-range build, but specifically long-range unsettling build. So we'll have 2 catapults, which are armed with 2 LRM-15s. That's long-range missile 15s, 15 denoting how many missiles is in each rack. So that's 30 missiles in total, and they've also got, I believe, a couple of medium lasers, so if something does get close, they can hit them back. They can't really take any hits because they've got not much armor at catapult, but still. It is what it is. So we've got a very unsettling build, an unsteadying build. So when they fire them, it's going to hopefully unsteady the mechs. So when they come towards us, we should be able, hopefully, to run rings around them because of the build we're going for. In terms of something that's hard hitting, we need something very close range and hard hitting, and I think Victor probably go for the 9S because it's got less armor than the standard 9B, but it does have an extra 2 missiles, and again that's more unsteadying stuff. It's also armed with an AC-20, which is absolutely deadly, so that's what we'll go with. And then obviously we need a scout, so we're going to stick with the commando because we can't really afford anything more expensive, and I want to use all the points I can, which is exactly 25 million, which is fine. So, in terms of pilots, we've got Mockingbird with the sensor lock skill, that's totally fine. We've got the Victor with Apex, and Apex has the precision strike when attacking with a single weapon, ignore cover and guard on the target. That is actually a good idea because we'll most likely only be firing the AC-20 because the other stuff will generate too much heat, so I'd rather have the ability to ignore that than anything else. That's pretty good. We've got the catapult with a multiple strike option there. That's wildfire, and they have, as you can see, the multi-target ability. And you know what? I think I'm going to mirror it with a Kraken. So that's Kraken with, again, multi-fire. Apparently his nose is being cut off because it's off the portrait, but whatever. And as you can see, or maybe he's slammed the brake too hard and he's like squished his nose on the front of the glass of the mech. Either way, we've got 2 of these, that's fine, yeah, 2 multi-targets, and then a couple of other skills on there, which we've been through, that's fine. We're going to have a random opponent, as always, there we go, and we're going to be on the only one we haven't fought on yet in these videos, which is a Death Valley map. You've got Foggy Night Desert, Sunset Desert, and Windy Day. I think we'll go for the Windy Day, and then we'll play the game, mainly because all of the thumbnails so far are really, really dark, so let's try and fight not in the night and stuff. I don't know if fighting in the night actually gives you any advantage or disadvantage. I hope that it does, and if it doesn't, hopefully they implement that as well as weather effects like rain and snow and things like that. I know there might be there is environmental effects, but I don't know if there's like global environmental ones. So obviously if you stand in water you get bonus, if you're in trees you get bonus, but I don't know if there's like an overall global bonus regardless of where you are because of the ambient temperature. You either generate less heat, more heat, or whatever. But hey-ho, let's just launch this one and we will have a look at the mechs that we have got. And ooh, immediately we are standing in some crystals. There you go, we'll have that as a nice little spin around. Look at that, we're behind the behind that. Let's just have a little quick look there. Ooh, now that is probably going to be a bit of a long-range assault. Yeah, that's very nice. Okay, so there's a thumbnail taken, spinning around. I'll take it now because otherwise I'll forget. Come on, spin around. Okay, so we are here. The enemy, the opponents are over this side. So what we need to do, they're going to come down this road. We know this. We need to get in a position where we can fire long range. Now, these crystals here, you can see it says mineral field. In a mineral field, 25% additional damage with energy weapons and take 25% additional damage. Now, I don't really want my mechs around here. There's no real point in them being here. So we're going to sprint them further forward. The reason we don't want them in here is because we're not going to be firing energy weapons. We're not going to bother with it. Apex can sprint. There you go. And we're just going to sprint all the way down. Okay, there's that. Fine. Obviously, the opponent is going to get their turn now, and we won't be able to see them because they're very, very, very far off. So we do have a chance to really get round them. Now, realistically, they're probably not going to come round this side unless we really try and debate them round. They're going to come down the centre. Unless what I do, I could try and get the commando right over here, and then that, as soon as they come on their radar, will bring them this way, and then I should be able to get around this side and fire some flanking shots in. That might be a decent idea. Let's see if I can go for that. So we'll get the commando and we'll sprint ahead. As you can see, we're going to get our 2 long range mechs up this side, and we'll put them probably like there, and then we'll finally get the other one, and we'll say, you know what, I'll sprint with it. We'll see if we can get from the corners. So if they come for these guys, obviously I'm going to have the flanking shots anyway, so that's get the positional advantage early on. And there we go. That's a big, heavy, stonking mech, innit? It's very, very big. I don't know what the initiative order is going to be just yet. I have a feeling that I won't be too high on it because I haven't picked any skills that increase that. And also I've gone for some fairly slow mechs, so we'll see what it's like. Probably going to not encounter them this turn. It's going to be this turn I reckon I'll encounter them, because I'm just going to sprint straight up, and I'm probably going to get seen and indeed shot next turn, but let's see how it goes. So we're going to sprint right up. Looks like the map is fairly large, actually. They could come from that way. I'm very surprised that I didn't detect anyone. I mean, I could get these guys further up, and I might as well go for more height than anything else. We'll go up to there. This is now evasive because of the movement, but this guy is also evasive, and they've got cover as well. In terms of this guy, we'll move forward to about there. Actually, we can't for some reason. It's the way it's taking. It's a bit weird. We'll go into the forest down here now. I'm actually a bit concerned that we haven't detected them yet. If they've taken... I don't think they've taken a hard left flank because of the terrain. It's very undulating and up and down and all over the place, so it's too rough for them to go that way. Most likely, they've gone down the central mass as we expected, but if they flank on this side, then that could cause me a bit of an issue. I did want to pull them around this side, but I haven't really got positional advantage over here. So, we've got 2 mechs coming down here. That's fine. So, back into this. What I'll do, I don't really want to go this way because I don't want to pull them there. What I want to do is have them come down this central straight, get the victor backed up, pull them around this corner, hit them from the side with the catapults, get them unsteadied, and then go from there. Although, saying that, we might be able, if we're very, very lucky, to get line of sight on something here. Let's go up here. Let's stay over there and we'll see what they do. And then we might be able to shoot. So we've got a 50 tonner and a 75 tonner. So we'll do a sensor lock on the 75 tonner. And we've got... Is that an Orion? It is an Orion. And we've got a Centurion coming in as well. Okay. So it's guarded and entrenched. We've got another 45 tonner coming in, which will be a Vindicator. I don't know if I've seen one of those before. Either way, we've got our long range... boats here, and as you can clearly see, we can stand here and shoot no problem whatsoever. I am going to move, however. I do want to move further down just to the forest, because I think that's going to give me, you know, more bonuses. Well, it will give me bonuses because of the cover. And then what we'll do, we'll start focusing on probably the Vindicator. That's a 55, that's a 55, that's a 45. 55, I think it's because I moved, you see. But either way, we will fire away. We could do a multi-target. Should we do that? So that's A and that's B. There we go, and we'll fire against those. So missiles are streaming out, indirect fire. So a lot of dodges there, and didn't really unsteady them at all. And on the Orion, that's okay. So that actually affected it a lot more. See that guy there? Oh, there's a bit unsteady there as well, as you can see. Or rather, it's not unsteadied yet. It has to go to midpoint, you see, and then at the end is a fall down. They're actually stomping over this stuff. Right, okay, so I've got Wildfire, and I will probably stay where I am. It's going to be 70% chance to hit that one, 60 there, so I think I will go for the Vindicator. I think I will fire everything I've got. There's no reason not to. Here we go. I'm not going to split the fire. Obviously, we do need to start unsteadying them, and that's the whole objective. We're not doing a lot of damage, and with that dodge, it's also causing me a bit of an issue. So, it's now the 80-ton mech's turn. And that's a PPC. They've got an awesome. I think that's an awesome.
Yes, Commander.
But the question is, what do I do? I cannot fight that with this. I'm going to have to back up. Yeah, there's no point. Sprint, get around the corner, hide. Pull them into where I have the advantage. Because at the moment, I'm out of position. I actually don't think I've got the firepower to take them on. I think 2 catapults, although sounds like a great idea, isn't very good. Actually, it didn't sound like a great idea to begin with. I just thought it'd be nice and interesting. So I've lost my medium laser, and I've only got the SRM 6 and 4 left. But obviously, it's not really about that, this thing. It's about the scanning. But I've sprinted over there to get out of range, you see. So that is moving up. Moving up's fine with me. Moving up separately is fine with me. Okay, so we've got Kraken, we've got Wildfire. Wildfire, we will come down to there. And you can see there's like a minimum range for these SRMs. We're not going to get line of sight, which is a problem. Yeah, I've got no line of sight, so I'm just going to have to brace and wait. And then we're going to need line of sight. That's the problem with moving the scout. I wanted to keep the scout up there if possible, but not with a PPC shooting at me. It's not happening. It's not happening. If we go down to there, we will get line of sight, but then again, that's not really in my favour. Let's just move them a bit closer, then we'll brace. Some strange explosions going on over there. Here's the 80-tonner. I think that's, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's going to be an awesome. But let's go straight down with the Victor, because we do need to get line of sight on something, so hiding's not going to protect us forever. There is the awesome. Yeah, it is, but we've got... so with the AC-20, 65% chance. Medium laser, 65. SRM-6 and the medium laser, all 65s. We're going to do an alpha strike on this one. We might as well. We need to start getting damage out. There's the AC-20, and there's the lasers going in, and the majority of that missed. In fact, it was almost no damage whatsoever. That was bad. That was very bad. Okay, back to Mockingbird now. And the question is, do I want to stay up here, get line of sight, or do we want to come down? Well, this is just moving around. It's going to try and flank me around here. I'm going to sprint, and I'm going to get my sprint into... Actually, you know what? If I just move down here, we should be fine. Let's just move down here, and then we're going to get a sensor lock. We're going to sensor lock on probably that one. Just in case he... Yeah, he's actually suppressed evasive. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I'm going to have the damage to be able to destroy this awesome, you know. There's lasers. There's SRMs. Victor ain't known for its weakness, though, so I can take... What do you mean you can't take much more of this? You can take loads of that. That's exactly what you can take. And there's a PPC. There's some other stuff. They've got too many PPCs for me to deal with. I'm going to fall down here. Not very confident on this one. Okay, let's just see what happens. We can go there and... Oh, yes, we can fire in the back. Can we go in the back? Or is it a side shot? That's a side shot. You know what? I'm going to stay where I am. If I attack here, it's a 95% chance to hit. So let's do it. Here we go. And it didn't move fast enough to dodge, and that's a lot of hits. There's the unsteady. Okay, that's what we wanted to see. So the 75 ton is coming around the side. It's probably going to take a while to get to me. There's a couple of LRMs. Not really too worried about that, although I might fall over. I'm going to have to brace. I might have to brace there. Wildfire once more. I'm going to stay where I am. We're going to just attack that one. Fire again. This should knock it over, hopefully. That'll damage the pilot if we do. There's the knockdown. Good. Right, so if I can get an AC-20 hit into that head, hopefully we'll be able to kill it, because it's already acted this turn, so it won't be able to get back up. Although this awesome is going to probably have something to say about that. Right, so here's the PPC. It always hits! Behave, man! Ah, that's the only thing it fired.
Yes, Commander.
Right, yes, Commander. If I hit there... if I move, actually... Still a 75% chance to hit there. I don't particularly want to move any further forward. But I am going to move down there. Because it means that I'm still in cover. I'm a little bit further forward for that, so his PPC won't be as accurate. And also, I don't think he's got the movement to flank me. So I'm going to target that one. I'm going to target the head. I'm going to fire everything. Well, it didn't... Oh, head hit, and then the right torso and right arm destroyed. And the PPC's fallen off it. This is good. Back to my turn with Mockingbird. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a bit of a sacrifice thing. Get the commando in, because even though it's my only scout, he will now have the option to shoot me. And if he shoots that rather than this, then that's fine. Because if I lose the victor, I think that's the linchpin of the entire operation here. I'm going to target the head on this one and fire everything I've got. I think, yeah, I think I will probably lose. If that goes, if the victor goes, I'm a goner. I don't have the firepower to take out anything. The catapult can unsteady them, but you saw the amount of shots I was putting in. It wasn't doing the damage. Looks like he's going to come round. He hasn't got the total flank, but he's got a side shot. He's punched me for a fair bit of damage, and that's going to knock me over, I think. That is a little laser there. Am I going to fall over? Yes, there's the knockdown. Thought it was going to be a knockdown. You know, you could argue I should have braced on that last turn, but I thought probably best to take the shots into its head, which didn't kill it, but its central torso is hurt. There's some shots coming into the commando there, and obviously I do have cover, so I'm not going to take a massive amount of damage, but it's still a commando, so it can't take a lot. But that's being hit. So we've got Kraken and we've got Wildfire, both of these catapults, and I will simply go for... you know what? What's the state of this one? The state is that actually it's... Oh, it's got no side, so this should go into the central torso. This might kill it. I'm going to fire all the medium lasers. I'm going to fire absolutely everything. I could go down and standing that and actually cause more damage as well, but you know what? I think this might do it. There it goes. Central torso destroyed. He had nothing on that side, so he's gone. Excellent. That's a big... worry off me. Looks like their 75 ton is going to turn around now, and that's fine. If I can then back up, stay in this field, but keep backing up so he can't fire. Oh, I think that was an AC-10 hitting me, and that's obviously causing a lot of damage there. It looks like my arm is almost destroyed with a medium laser. Ah, you know what? It's medium lasers. I'm not too bothered. Back over to Wildfire, and we will start attacking. Do we attack the Centurion, or do we attack the Awesome? I think the Awesome is the way to go. Get it unsteadied, and then go from there. There's the shots going out. Almost no heat being generated from these missiles, which is good. There's some decent hits, very good hits in fact, and as you can see, it is now on the threshold, so it's unsteady, so it can't sprint. So there's no way it can flank me, but it can still go right up to me and absolutely hammer the crap out of us. But it didn't. It's decided the best thing to do would be to come forward and get entrenched so it doesn't fall down itself. That's very smart of it. Now, what I can do, I can stay here. I can fire away here if I just absolutely blatter at one. Or I can move round and fire. I'm going to move, and I'm going to move round to this side. I would be a flanking shot, but at least I'm going to move like that. Now, as you can see, I've got a bit of heat on this one, so I'm going to move there. I'm going to attack. I'm not in close range fire. Sorry, I'm not in melee range, but I am in close range. If I fire all of these weapons, I will overheat, so I'm not going to fire all of them. I'm going to fire the SRM to try and get more unsteady. I could fire the medium. No, the medium lasers actually would be a better option. That's going to be overheat warning, and that's going to be a shutdown warning, so I don't want to do that. I'm going to find the AC-20 and the lasers, just see what I can do here. So there's the AC-20, you can hear it blattering away there. That's a lot of damage, and then there's the lasers, and, yeah, so obviously heat critical and some structure damage as well. Back over to Mockingbird, and we are going to move, Got SRM, so there's no point in moving too far. You know what? I'm going to move there and back, because then these can't shoot me. But the awesome still can. And we'll see if we can attack. SRMs again, so that should give a bit of unsteady. Not too much, but there's enough. It's enough, halfway there. And this is what's going to hurt now. I think this is going to be a close fight, if not a loss. Oh, it's firing at the commando. Excellent. That'll do me. I would rather you fire at the commando than fire at the only thing that can really destroy you. That is A-okay with me. Right, so that guy's activated. He won't be firing this turn. The awesome has the awesome activated? No, it hasn't. So there's these two left. So what I need to do is I need to knock it down ideally, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So we'll fire everything from here again. It's going to be a shutdown warning, but I don't care. I need to get this thing knocked down if I can, or cause some serious damage. And that's a mech shutdown. Maybe a misplay there, but I'm really trying to get that guy. I was really trying to get him knocked down. He's so close. That was an AC-10, I think. Or it might have been an AC-2. Either way, it all missed. Right. Wildfire. Same again. And fire everything once more. See if we can get the awesome knockdown. We should be able to with the amount of missiles going into that. Come on. Head hit. No knockdown. Oh, it is knockdown. Get in. Knockdown. Good. Right. But I paid a bit of a price with this mech shutdown. If they target him, they can target the head now, because a shutdown mech is you know, you can't exactly coup de grace it, but you can hit it hard in any way you want. There's a PPC, missed the commando, that's good. Probably due to me having a head hit and him falling down, his main guy's damaged. So still back with the victor here. I am going to... Oh, good grief. I'm going to have to back up. I'm going to have to back up, because if I don't, they're probably going to be able to flank me. In fact, the Centurion will probably be able to flank me anywhere. But I'm going to back up to there, and then I'm going to brace, because I'm generating too much heat. I'd rather get the guarded, you see. And it's over to Mockingbird now. I'm going to charge down into the trees about here, and then that'll give me some cover from the back. If they do charge round, and then I've got some flank shots to whatever charges round, and I will fire at the... I don't think it's going to matter what I fire at, but we'll fire at the Orion, because why not? Here we go. And that'll give him... It won't unsteady him. There's not enough missile fire, you see. But, oh, look at that. It did unsteady them. Very, very good. Excellent. So he can't sprint. So he can't flank me. The Centurion looks like it's not going to do that either, but it's going to come up with a commando, and again, fire at the poor little commando. But it's taking it. I know it's internal damage. But I'll be honest, I don't really care. I could restart that mech, or I could fire this other one. I think the best option is to fire this other one. Against what though? The awesome would be ideal. Firing everything will just not work out though. We're just gonna have to fire the LRMs. Here we go. The side's been hit on this arm. You can see it's got almost no armor left, and it's hurt. It's another head hit. Pilot injured, unsteady again, almost falling over. Looks like the Orion is backing off, probably then to shoot at again the commando. Poor little commando. There's the lasers. Yeah, it's generated too much heat, so it can't fire its honking space cannon. So it looks like it's cracking. We'll do a restart on this one. There we go, and then we'll we can't do anything else. I was going to say we'll brace, but we can't do anything else. The awesome is turning round to do God only knows what. Fire at the commando again, and there's two PPCs, three PPCs. One of them missed, the other two hit square home, and that is now dead. Wow. Okay, fine. That's not good. It looks like we're going to have to target this guy again, the awesome, and we're going to try and kill it. I will, however, reverse back over to... You know what? No, I'm not going to reverse back over, because where I am... Oh, no, I don't know. The Centurion will be able to flank me if I don't move. But if I reverse to there, it still might be able to flank me, but at least it's putting some distance between us. It means, however, my shots won't be as accurate. Actually, I'm lying. I'm in the absolute sweet spot for everything against this awesome. And this should knock it down. This should knock it down with them. Actually, right torso destroyed, right arm destroyed, and a knockdown. So that's going to be another pilot injured. 3 pilot injured is surely was going to kill it. Pilot injured again. How many times can they be injured? That's the question. But more importantly, it's only got 1 PPC now. So I've taken the sting out of it. It's going to be a melee attack here, and bang. Ooh, look at that. Some internal damage, 32 damage. That's almost a knockdown as well, but we got an unsteady. Precise strike, which ignores cover. Very nice. There we are. So it looks like melee attack wasn't precise strike, but the laser was. So we've got Kraken, and we've got the other guy. He's got no heat anymore, but if we fire against that guy, 80% chance, 95% chance, and that guy's knocked down. He's not going to be doing anything else this turn. However, the Orion, I might be able to knock down if I get both good hits here. Let's see what it does. He's already unsteadied. There's the missiles going out. That's a very nice looking mech, isn't it? And it's a knockdown. That's what we wanted. And yep. What's that dirt taste like? Lovely. Pilot injured. Good. That worked out quite well. So, opponent's turn. He's basically going to stand up. He's probably going to fire back. But at least he's knocked down. And let's see what he does. He's going to move. Okay, interesting choice. Get into cover, perhaps? Nope. Well, yeah, get into cover and also fire that. What the heck? I don't know what it's firing at me, but it's hurting, that's for sure. There's a pilot head hit. That's not good at all. And there's a knockdown. This Victor, I know it can take a punishment, but it can only take so much. I know you hit. Oh, this is a bit naughty now. There's Wildfire again. I honestly think it's worth me trying to target this thing. I'm going to fire so I overheat a little bit, but not too much. There's the shots going out there. It's targeting the central torso, and oh!
Keep an eye on my heat, Commander.
It's almost dead. It's almost dead. It's in its central torso is in critical. It's only got 1 PPC. It's going to turn around. It's going to walk away. It's probably going to get, yep, I don't have line of sight. And then the PPC is going to hit whatever it wants, which is, I don't know what it was actually, would hit. Apex, we're going to have to stand up. Look at that. It's very hurt. Actually, the central torso and head's not too bad, but it's going to lose both arms any second now. So what I need to do is I need to ideally move. If I move here, the problem is I'm going to get flanked whatever I do. I could sprint away, you know. Someone would follow me. But you know what? It might not be a bad plan. Discretion being the better part of valor and all of that. You know what? I'm going to do it. I can't really fire anything anyway because of the heat that I've got on the mech. So if I just sprint away, that gives me a turn of regrouping, essentially. Obviously, they're going to be at the flank. And if one goes around this way, at least I'm then splitting them up. So let's not have a fair fight. Wait for the Centurion to come along. It's probably going to target the Victor again. Yeah, it is. Oh no, it was just sprinting. That's all it was doing. Okay, so let's go for the I'll go for Kraken in the thing here, and then we'll go for an attack. And you know what? We'll do a multi-target. A and we can't see against that one. Damn it, we can't. You know what? If I move, then let's be a bit clever about this. So, Kraken moved to there. For some reason it's glitching out and not showing the arc of fire, but we're still in cover. We now got line of sight to both of these. Then we'll multi-target. That's an A. That's a B. Our A's are going to be all of the medium lasers, and the B are going to be the LRM-15s, which I don't know if it's going to work, but let's see what happens. So there's the shots coming in, and there's the lasers. I messed that up. I didn't change the LRMs to B. I clicked in so they're all on A, so actually the multi-target was pointless. Okay, I messed it up. I'll be the first to admit it. Right, let's just move over to here, and let's see if I can not mess it up as much. So, 95% chance to hit if I do that. But I will generate too much heat. Let's brace, and we'll wait for next turn. And they are turning round and doing something or other. There's a PPC. There's some damage. We knew we were going to start taking damage, but you know what? I think damage the catapult's all I want. Right. This guy. We're going to back up. We've got decent heat dissipation now. We're in cover. We're going to target this guy. And with all the heat we've just removed, we're going to fire absolutely everything into his center torso. And he dodged the majority of it. Well, that's fun. I know I could have flanked that, but I didn't want to show my back to these other two mechs. Although, I don't think it's going to work out anyway, because he's coming next to me and just firing his lasers. No. Yep, there's me right arm and right torso destroyed. Don't know if I'm going to be able to win this. Okay, right, we'll go for this catapult then. Okay, come on, see if we can get the Centurion. He's on his own, so we might be able to. Obviously the LRMs are going to... They're not really going to do much damage at all because I don't think they'll hit. I've also only got 4 shots left, I think. Yeah, I've got 4 shots left with this. Don't have much choice, really. I'm going to have to fire it and overheat. I'm going to have to. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Obviously, I've taken some damage, but he's now unsteady. But I'm pushing these mechs far too hard. There's some more shots coming in. It's only a couple, though. But, God, I can't take much more of that. Look at my torso's almost... I'm going to lose all my weapons on it. Kraken once again. Come down to here. Look that way. Like that. I've got too much heat, though. I'm probably just going to have to stop. I could fire a couple of lasers. There we go. Not bad hits. Starting to chisel some of the armour off, but it's taken a while. And there's PPC. Bit of damage there. Yeah, minimal damage. Good, good. This guy again. Now the thing is, I can get around the back. I won't be in cover. I won't be in cover if I do that. What's his front like? Damaged, very damaged. I'm going for the flank. I'm going to go for the flank. And my back should be to this wall, so it's going to be very difficult for him to get another back shot. Although I'm about to fall over anyway, so you know what? Fire everything. Here we go. An AC-20 in the back and all this other stuff. Oh, I've lost my AC-20, so it's not as hard hitting as I thought it would be. But... it's still bad for him because he's going to have to make a decision now. Where does he go? And he's decided to move there and then fire at the side. That's going to knock me over, surely. I know they are. Okay. Alright. Well, what's the best choice here? Just move further down, I think. Like that. Keep going away from him. Obviously can't fire all of this. You know what, I'm gonna brace. I'm gonna brace, get myself some entrench bonus, and just dissipate some heat. And there's them indirect shots. The reason you can keep doing that is because you've got line of sight because of the Centurion, whereas I've got no line of sight to him. And there's the knockdown. Yeah, that Victor's taking an absolute pounding. The fact that it's still alive surprises me, to be quite honest. Alright. Over to the Kraken. Might be the same sort of deal, I think. Actually, we'll go up here. Actually, no, my heat's not too bad. Oh, no, it is. It is. We're not going to let it get away scot-free, though. Let's fire some shots here. And that's some good hits on the side. And looks like the... oh, no, it's the awesome. He's only got 1 PPC, so I'm not too worried. It depends what he targets. Ah, damn it. Oh, right, leg destroyed. Oh, if you lose both legs, then you do die. I don't think Apex has got... I don't think he's long for this world, to be honest with you. Let's stand up, and what can we do? Well, if we go reap forward, there's actually no point in it. We'll go there. We'll go forward. Obviously, he's got so much heat that there's not much I can do here. I know it's limping. That central torso's almost gone. I'm just going to fire everything, and if I look out, I hit the central torso, then he's going to die. Yes! Right, it was worth it. I'm probably going to trade, though. I'm probably going to trade with this guy. He's going to run around the back. No, he's just going to come to the front. Oh! That's an interesting one. He didn't do what I thought he was going to do. He did not. He didn't go round. Oh, interesting. Right then, this gives me a bit more... Oh, right, this is giving me a bit of hope now. If I can... I'm just going to fire everything in the front then, because I don't really want to... I wanted to go around to the left so I can get hits on this arm. But the fact is, if I do that, then I'm going to get shots from him. Direct hits, whereas at the moment he's sort of shuffling around and just doing indirect shots up and over. In fact, oh, that's bad. Central torso destroyed. Yeah, the Orion killed me. I didn't realise you could get on top of that. So I have traded. I've just got 2 catapults left versus an Orion and a Centurion. That doesn't bode well for me, to be quite honest with you, but we'll do what we can and see how many we can take with me. And I'll just fire that many. Actually, you know what? While we're doing this now, we might as well go up this side and turn around. Still in cover, but still trying to keep as much distance between them as possible. This is one of the toughest fights I've had. I mean, I've had absolute sledgings where I've got my Mech's metal posterior, its shiny metal ass, handed to me, but that's been a distinct loss, whereas this one I don't think is yet a distinct loss. It's going to be close to it, depending on what happens in this next couple of shots, but I still might be able to hold my own. So, try to get some split up. There's no point in being next to each other. We need to split them up. See if we can get some flank on. Now this should take its arm off. Here we go. No, but it's a laser crit. Fine, okay. And now it's his turn to do a lot of damage. Oh, it's the Orion. Where's he going? He's going to fire that. I don't know what it's armed with. It has to be an AC-10 or something. Let's see what we'll get down here. I've lost a fair bit of armor in places, but that's an overheat warning. Let's just make sure we're not overheating. There we go. See, now it can't come towards either of these mechs because I'll get a flank. So I'm going to get a flank here. Punched me. That's not very nice. Ow. That's a lot of damage, actually, and almost knocked over. And then precision strike with a little laser. Ah, that's a bit naughty, isn't it? So I'll be able to get a shot on the back now.
I'm receiving you.
So, like that. Overheat warning. Don't care. I'm gonna fire. Get the LRM in there. Oh yes. Central torso destroyed. That's what I was hoping for. Right. Glimmer of hope. I'm allowing myself a little bit of hope, but is it misplaced? I don't know. There's a knockdown. Yeah, it's going to be a close call, whatever happens here. Okay, right. What's the best way of taking this guy out? Well, it doesn't much matter, because all I can do with him is stand him up. What's the best thing I can do? Stay in cover. Or do I go out? Do I go out and flank it? If it's armed with what I think it's armed with, close is better. I should really check. AC-10. Yeah, mid-range weapon. I think an AC-10. So, all the lasers. Bit of overheat, but okay, we can take that. There we go, there's the shots. I think I'm just too damaged. he could get a really decent hit, and my mech just falls apart. And oh, interesting play. Interesting play.
Yes, Commander.
In order for me to see him, I was going to say in order for me to see him, I'm going to have to go out of the trees, but I don't. I can just go here. Oh, hi. And we'll just fire one of the LRMs. 95% chance to hit as well. But he does have lots of dodge.
LRMs are out.
Damn it. So I've got no ammo for that LRM and one for the other one. Well, you know what? Just because of I can see him now, I can just fire up and over. This is good. If I fire both, I'll generate too much heat. I'm going to take the opportunity afforded to me by his withdrawal to only fire one. He's also got dodge as well, so it's not too much. But he's also lost evade because he's now unsteadied. His turn. Where's he going to go? He's got too much heat. He can't really fire too much. So I might be able to chase the guy down. Gonna have to be there. Oh, nice. Perfect range as well. See, get absolutely hammering the enemy is all well and good. But what is just as good, if not better, is making it a close fight. There's two sets of LRM-15s. That should give him an unsteady. No dodge. There he goes. And now wildfire. I've only got lasers. Here's a question. If I move down into there, I'm in the crystal field. And I'll do more damage. Oh, well, since I'm out of LRM-15s, I might as well keep chasing the guy down. And in the crystal field... Yeah, mineral field, yeah, 25% additional damage and take that, but I don't really care. I'm going to fire everything. Oh, that was some good hits.
Keep an eye on my heat, Commander.
You can see I've chipped loads of his armor off everywhere, but not enough. Is he just going to keep moving about? Yeah, look at that, entrenched.
I'm receiving you.
Interesting. I think it's a case of reverse to there. And fire the LRMs once more. Try to keep him unsteady. If I unsteady, might get rid of entrenched. No, that'll get rid of evasive. The problem now, though, is that I've only got another 3 shots to this left after this shot. No, that's it, actually. No, that is the last shot. I am down to lasers. I think.
I'm here.
Do you want to get closer?
Move order received.
Go on, then. Overheat warning again. Let's try not doing that. I just don't think medium lasers are going to cut it. Literally, they're not going to cut through it. Ow. That's what I've been dreading. An absolute barrage and left arm destroyed. Not too bothered since that was my missile rack that had nothing in it. You know what? Down into the crystal field. There's no reason for me to... I mean, I could stay in there, but I think it's a case of damage now. Get all the damage out I can. There we go. Just bully him. And that's... Oh, look at that. That's starting to hurt now. That is starting to hurt. Yeah, waiting for orders and I can get around the back of him and all. Yeah, well, it would be rude not to, wouldn't it? Gives them something to think about. Oh, don't know. I don't care. I'm going to overheat. Just fire everything in the back. Oh. Yeah. That's a lot of damage there. So which way is he going to go? Is he going to be able to shoot me in the back, is he? No, he's going to fire at that one. Oh, damn it. No, no. Not what I wanted.
Yes, Commander.
Well, if anyone else saw this fight, they'd be thinking, hang on, it's pretty much over, innit, right?
Order acknowledged.
You've got a catapult with no missiles versus Almost a fully operational Orion. Well, you're right about that one, but I am in his flank. And I'm going to overheat myself doing this, but... Oh, come on, look! Look at the back! It's so damaged! Yeah, he's just going to turn around and shoot the hell out of me. I did try.
Getting banged up pretty good.
He didn't kill us.
Standing by.
What went on? You know what? I don't care. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. It works.
All right.
Yep. One of these shots, eventually, well, they're carving through, but eventually, it's going to start hitting something really naughty, and that's an overheat warning. But it's not a shutdown warning.
Firing on them.
So I don't mind. Come on. LRM-15 crit.
Full hit.
I know, but you haven't killed it. Oh, what's he going to do? Is he going to just get in cover, or is he going to shoot me? No, he's going to shoot me. LRMs. There's some unsteady, there's a bit of damage. See, it's just going back and forward now, back and forward. Ah, I can't get in. I can't get around the back of him now. Question is, what can I do? So it's his left side that's damaged the most. So just get right round the left-hand side like that. Look, we're almost around the back of him. Ah, crap, this might have been a misplay. He'll be able to get around the back of me now. Oh well, overheat warning, doesn't matter. Not shut down. Come on, blow his arm off. There's the arm. There's the torso. And a central torso hit. And he's dead. In fact, it blew up so much his arm landed here, I think. That was the toughest fight I've ever been in this game. Paid a heavy price. Paid a heavy price. We lost a commander, Victor, and a catapult. And we have a... Not actually, it's not too banged up. Other catapult with wildfire left. But if that was a campaign one, yeah, that would have been very, very serious. Either way, that has been another video of Battletech, the backup beta. That's all of the maps actually. I've showed you every single map in the game so far now. Not the variations of, because obviously you've got different times and dates, but dates? You've got different times and whether it be day, night, weather effects, things like that. But that has been another bit of the build Battletechs with a weird loadout that I knew was going to be risky, and honestly it came down to the wire at that last bit. If I didn't kill him there, I think he would have just been able to get around the back of me, flank me and kill me in one shot, but he also had some heat, so who wouldn't? Who knows, who knows. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed the video. I know it's been a long one, but either way, thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.